Hope you're well. So the plan is today is basically we're going to be building a race buggy for a friend of mine. When I say build, it's partly built, but there you go. Let's try and put it this way. There you go. It's partly built, so yeah, actually get a build together for him. Oh, fingers crossed some people are joining. I know it's Sunday. Got no one in at the moment. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, mind. One person in, apparently. Hope you're good. Wait, some people come in. We've got 4 people in. Robbie, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. Let's turn my volume down on this. And I can see your comments. So, plan is obviously, Scott, how you doing? Thanks for joining, mate. Camera view. Is the camera right by there, guys? Because I'm trying to work out best place for it at the moment. We have got 4 people in. Guys, if you can share this out, it'd be absolutely awesome as well. Share it out amongst your socials. Lately, I just struggled to get online to do live streams. So, yeah, I'm here. I am here. Just shared. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, my friend. Let's see if I can share it as well. Just shared. So, I have made it public. Can I share this? Share. Oh, my back is absolutely in half today. Let's go RC buddies. Paste. Enter. Enter. Yeah, see if I can share it out. 7 people in. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Oh, sorry I've been a bit off the radar recently, guys. I've been doubling down on racing. The weather. Today is the first day in, what are we talking? 21 days that we haven't had rain. 24 people in. It's soon filling up. It's been absolutely horrible here. Rapola, thank you for joining. Can I ask my mods as well if they wouldn't mind just being on the ball and helping out? We got 30 people in, very quick. Let me borrow $20, nephew. No, sorry, mate. No, wrong live stream. Do apologise. But got sun here today in Tenby. Yeah, it's actually starting to go sunny now. That's the worst part about it. Yeah, Sunday 21:50 here in South Australia. Oh, right, okay. So, yeah, I forget it's in the evening for you guys, isn't it? We have got a few people in mind, to be fair. Yo groups, let's have a look. Can start sharing it, but it's been ages since I've done a live stream. Makes a change from rain. Hey Chris, at last, no rain. You are right. I know, it's been horrible. Vapor, how are you doing? Hey Gray and miserable year in Yorkshire. Oh, dude, I know. It has been horrible, isn't it? The plan is today is a friend of mine, Gareth, has bought himself a race buggy. And second-hand one, I'm going to be putting the electrics in while I'm on a live stream to you guys. But I thought I'd come on and have a chat because, well, it's been ages. Between life, work, bad weather, everything else that's gone on. Yeah, just kind of caught us out, really. I think everyone's feeling the same. It's just been strangely miserable weather-wise for a long time. Let's get back to the chat, shall we? Strangely miserable. That's the only way I can describe it, really, to be honest with you. Mohammed, thank you. I'm very good, thank you, my friend. But yeah, it's just nice to have it dry. I'm hoping it's going to be the last of it now. Anyway, we are headed towards, obviously, should we call it sunny season? So what I'm building is my friend Gareth. It's an RC10 B7 that he bought from one of the fast guys in the club that we go to. Cobra, and what he's actually bought is XE Run XR10 Legacy version. He's also got a 6.5 Surpass rocket. He's bought a rather posh KO Pro response servo. And yeah, he wants me to put the electrics in, get it all soldered up, and then I think I've got to paint a body for him, but obviously I'm not going to be doing that on the live stream. Let's have a look in the comments. Waiting for upgraded parts on a B7 now, should be a Tuesday. Yeah, I'm the same, Rob, to be honest with you. Opa, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. I'd like to see a great video about Kagama. Best looking man in RC. The saggiest boobies in RC, I should say, Snorri. I hope you're doing well, mate. Are you okay? It has been a funny old couple of weeks for a lot of us. Funny old couple of weeks. If you're a YouTuber and in the UK, the weather has been horrible. Honestly. Oh, good, brother. Fighting a good fight. I've been watching your X-Max endeavours. I can't wait to get mine back out. Unfortunately, all the bash bots that I got near me, they're just disgusting, honestly. The weather is horrendous. Getting the wheels ready to post over to you as well. Mate, have remembered. Oh, yeah, by the way, I also have a four-wheel drive buggy as well now. So I've got B7. That's what I've been racing. Did well with that on the weekend and unfortunately snapped the servo arm. And I bought a RC10 74.1, I think it is. But yeah, gonna be putting that together and try my hand at the four-wheel drive stuff as well. Yeah, you're right, Vape. It's really hard to get some running footage at the moment, mate. Really hard. Unless you're doing kind of indoor stuff, car parks and stuff like that. It's just, I mean, there's loads of trucks I want to take out. But unfortunately, just as soon as you take them out, the grass is sodden. Honestly, it's absolutely sodden. You need to build a Mojave 4S. Possibly. I've got, you can probably see me there, I've got the Creighton 4S, which is there. I've got a Mojave 6S. I've got the Shiroi 6S. Techno SET 410 2.0 and a UDR and a Slash. So yeah, as you can tell, I pretty much like the short course track side of things. Rob, the spring is nearly here. Kilobytes, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Fancy the UDR out of 10. How would you rate it? Really, really like that, buddy. Honestly, the thing is with the UDR, I wouldn't say it's essentially a hardcore bash unit like Mojave is, but the scale driving, I absolutely love that. Really, really love that. It just drives so nicely. The suspension is all articulated, and it goes really well. I've actually just put the VXL 8S into this one, Snorri. I had it knocking about from one of the bigger trucks. No, I didn't actually. Rut Rider gave it to me. He gave me a VXL 8S. So what I decided to do is because it's the same footprint, I took the 6S ESC out and put it into this one. Mr. Manning, how you doing? How you doing? I'm just starting on your buggy, my friend. I said I was going to do it, and today we're doing it. Scott, if you had a budget of $1,500, what would you recommend? $1,500. Ooh. I don't know actually, Scott, because obviously money over there is a little bit different to how it is over here. So what would that equate in British pounds? Let's put the wheels on a second because... Oh. Okay. She's got the larger hubs on the front. Very interesting. Rob's RC room. Hi, Rob. Hey, Matt. Jensen, how you doing, mate? You okay? Thanks for joining, buddy. What does that equate to in Australian dollars, Scott? Right, let's put the wheels on so the car is stood up all by itself. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, buddy. I'm good, thank you. Hi, Chris. Much love from the Philippines. Would like to ask for your Mojave how much you need. Mojave 4S? I don't have a Mojave 4S, buddy. And it's not for sale. If I had one, I wouldn't be selling it, bud. Sorry, Jake. Yeah, I've got a 6S. I've got other trucks, but will a 52? Oh, sorry. Would like to ask for your Mojave 4S. How much? Like I say, that's not for sale. What mar do I need? Will a 5200 mar be enough? And how long do you think it will last? Yeah, 5200 mar should, if you've done the updates on the ESC, will get you roughly about 20 minutes. If you don't do the updates on the ESC, best case scenario, because there was an update for it, but to be honest, if you're buying it now, it probably will be done. On the old update, it was like 12 to 15 minutes tops. Right, where am I? Let's have a look. Where are we? There you go. Sorry. In pounds would be about £771. Are you talking 6S, Scott? Or are you talking 8S, bud? I mean, because 8S you might be pushed, but if it was 6S... in that category, you have the Big Rock, which I absolutely love, as you know. You could get the EXB Creighton. That would be a good one. Trying to think what else would be. Kagama Unlimited. Shiroi would be awesome too. Oh, yeah, Manning's just said Shiroi, funny enough. What sort of style of vehicle are you actually looking for? Right, ESC. I need to work out where the ESC is going. I'll tell you what. Let's get the servo in first. That's going to go there. Have we got any linkages? We got a ball stud. Yes. Might need a spacer behind it. Oh, he's got one of them. Where about are you? UK. South Wales. Oh, let's put that a bit. Huntington Beach, California. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. $3:30 a.m. Wow. Dedication to watching RC stuff. Fair shout. I like it. I like it a lot. I have 60 RCs in my collection. Just woke. Okay, so you're up early. Okay, so it's not the you're awake late. You're actually up early. I get it. I get it. Turning my 6S Creighton into an out race car's probably a notorious. Rut is watching but cannot comment. Oh, that's strange. That's weird. Just put coffee on. Good morning. Rut, maybe try closing the live stream down and rejoining, bud. You know, if that's going to help you. Oh, my. So what is everyone doing today? What's their plans? What are you doing? Are you wrenching? Are you working on your cars? Or are you chilling out? You going out? You going for a bash? You going racing? What are you up to? I know obviously the MKGP is on here in the UK for anyone who enjoys the race side of things. I really can't wait to get the bashers back out, honestly. Building a four-wheel drive buggy. Which one do you prefer, X-Ray or Team Associated? Well, at the moment, the only experience I've got is with Team Associated. Quite like that. But I'll be honest with you, I really, really fancy a XB2. So, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. It's still trying to work out which one I prefer, really, to be quite honest with you. I'm watching a handsome bald guy building a B7. Thank you, Mr. Manning. You must be on about someone else. Right, let's make sure this servo's centered. I just realised I'm going to need batteries, and I am going to need batteries. So that is going to go over there like so. And then I need to put the linkage in, but I am going to need a spacer. So I've got the ball stud, that's fine. Been out bashing this morning, now editing whilst I watching you. Thank you very much, Vapor. I appreciate it. I have 2 UDR builds going. Would love to have room to do so. Yeah, well, yeah, to be honest, if you're taking 2 UDRs apart, that must be a mission. What do I need? I need batteries, don't I? Right. Be right back. I've got to go and get a battery, I just realised. You can probably still hear me anyway. If I can actually get the battery is a question. Right, there you go. Right, I'm back, finally. Sorry, guys. Where are we? Where are we? Yo, mate, how's it going? Thanks for joining, Crawler Culture. RC Vapor, just sub to you. Hi, mate, hope you're well. Woody, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Oh, yeah, it's been nice, man, because obviously I have had despite the weather, the race buggies to keep me busy. I felt like it was going mad at one point, I'll be honest with you. But hey ho, as soon as the good weather comes, we're back out bashing as well as. But at the moment, it's just been absolutely horrible. Right, battery. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Toby, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. We got all the YouTubers in the house. I gotta say, Vapor and Toby, your channels are doing absolutely amazing. I've been watching, guys, from the sidelines. I'll show you something, guys. That's how serious I've got. I've gone back to sticks for using for racing. Yeah. Glorious morning, blessed Sunday, American football day. Very nice. Glad to see the channel going from strength to strength. Thank you very much, Woody. Thank you very much. Battery on there, battery on there. Power this up. Do we have power? Of course we don't. Right. Does that mean I've got to go and get... Oh my God. It's really not working out here, is it? Let me try another battery. One on there. And one on there. I'm sure this servo tester worked last time like this. There you go, power. Yeah, you say old school, but I mean, to be quite honest, a lot of the people I have noticed whilst racing still actually use them. Let's go menu, digital, Nope. There you go. So it should be dead center. Yep, dead center, perfect. All right, disconnect that. So linkage should be fine as well. Right, where are we? Toby, always having fun. Yes, definitely. Honestly, both you boys are smashing it at the moment. Chris, Ormy's comments don't seem to be coming up. He just told me. Guys, YouTube at the moment is playing hell. I've got to ask Vapor and also Toby, are you having any issues with YouTube at the moment? Because I'm noticing there's been a sudden drop off in number one, in comments. Number two, I'm having issues where comments don't appear as well. It just seems to be like comments are not actually getting through. I'd love to have you guys come down at some point as well, and maybe we come up to you. Both you, Toby and also Vapor. Lots of comments, not many views. So, do you know what? It's exactly the same for me. Exactly the same for me, Tobe. If YouTube at the moment seems to be, I don't know, it's really strange. Washer. I need a washer. I need a washer. That's for a B7. And then we need a small ball stud. So... I've got a lot with your gang wanting me to come and hang out. I'm up for it. It's sporadic, to be honest. On certain videos, I have the same. And anytime, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I can see your comment now, Omi. Just take some time to come through, dude. It's a little blue washer that I need to put on top of there. I wonder if I've got one on my car I can put behind. Let's have a look. Right. Okay, so that works. Mr. Manning, robbing parts off my car for you. Tut tut, my friend. I need to also find a lock nut now. Yeah, I'd love that. Could I steal one off from bell crank area? Unfortunately, no, my friend, because you got a metal one. And for me to get your steering right, I'll see if I can find a threaded nut now. Ooh. Where we at? It's been a funny old time in YouTube land, I'll be honest with you. Christ, I sounded like American guy. What's his name? YouTube land. Execaged. Hello everybody in YouTube land. The one with the wild hair. Very wild hair, actually. It's funny, watched a video of him the other day, actually, and his hair was like, wow, all over the shop. Felt like saying, I know you're busy, guy, but brushes don't cost a lot. Lock nuts, will that fit, is the question. Come on, lock nut. Come on, lock nut. Yes, it will. Now, question is, will it clear? Oh my God. Come on. Nope. So, with that said and done, do I need to space it is the question. Let's put that out of the way. No, I know you will, mate. I know you will. I'm just playing with you. If I've got it here, you can have it, mate, as you know. It might clear in a second. We'll see. Yep, clears. Happy days. Right. Right, we're good. I've got a lock nut in there. Happy days. That linkage should go on like so. Frank, you're more than welcome, my friend, and thank you so much. Guys, I was going to bring this up in the live stream. MKS has kindly supported me, Frank, but they're absolutely awesome. With all the racing endeavours and everything else that goes on, as you can see, got the top on. They've been kind enough to send me over some new servos. Now, currently got that in my race buggy, fitted it. It's the HBL 575 SL. As you know, I do a lot here on the channel with MKS, and they've been kind enough to actually support me through the racing that I'm doing at the moment. So, Frank, honestly, it's an honour to have you on board. Thank you. Definitely the way to go. And to be honest with you, what I like about them, and look, this isn't trying to pull the wool over any eyes, is with they're consistent, very consistent. That's one thing I noticed. You know, I've had servos that kind of feel a bit lackadaisy after a fair amount of use, and they just keep their consistency right the way through when you're racing. And I think that's really kind of helped me a lot, to be honest with you, especially in the tight corners and stuff like that. But I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Frank. I will put links, guys, on the channel for you to go check them out as well. Whoop, no. Ormy, wood, Chris is... What's that? There you go. We have a servo in. Now let's see if that all links up properly. Does it go okay that way? Seems to. Let's plug it up to the tester. Al, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. We have steering. Perfect. Here you go, Mr. Manning. Obviously, that's just with the servo tester on there at the moment. Right, servo is in. Electronics now. Let's go for... Let's do the soldering on the ESC. Work out where to put it and everything. Oh, it'll be quick, mate. It'll be very quick. That's for sure. Look at my Slim Fit MKH merch. I've actually lost weight. I've given up drinking altogether, guys. I mean, I'm not quite Slim Fit, but look, you know, hey ho. Texas, the early hours, where we at? 553. Never used MK servos. Always use Reese or Perfect Pass. Perfect Pass or AGF. Honestly, if you not tried them, they're very, very good. Honestly, I've got what have I got? I've got one in my B7. I've got one to go in my 741 four-wheel drive. I've got one in my RC8, one in my Kagama, one in my Mojave. And I think I've got one in my SST as well. But been using them and since last year now, and very good servos. Yeah, honestly, dude, I will, on the channel, I'll put in the community post, I'll put a link going out to MKS and you can go and check them out. Right, I need a sharp blade. My back is killing me today. Absolutely killing me. I've given up all my back medication, given up drinking. Yeah, so... Have you fixed the B7 though? Not yet, buddy. Waiting on some... Well, basically, the upgrades that Manning's got on his. The aluminium Ackerman and steering bell cranks. I've ordered them, so they should be here. I would imagine they'll probably be here Tuesday. But I'll be able to get that sorted then. I want to get it ready. I've got sword next week. And want it ready for then. So, obviously, for you guys watching... The sword rounds are like a regional championship. And even though I haven't done many rounds, I just want to go there and test out my driving, see how I can get on, to be honest with you. Yeah, should be exciting, to be quite honest. I'm not sure if they're going to be Tuesday, Gar. I'm not sure about that. Right, where are we to? So we have a lovely brand spanking new XR10 Pro Legacy Edition. Very, very swanky, Mr. Manning. Now, I'm going to mount it in the same way I had mine, because this will give you access to your power button, your program port. The only issue is that comes out that side, so I'd have to pass it. Where are we at? I don't know, mate. I was a little bit disappointed with Friday, to be honest. You know, obviously, mechanical letdown, I know, but yeah, I came away a little bit disheartened. What kind of tyres are you using, and do you put tyre sauce on them? No, no tyre sauce. Tyres that we use are, because we race indoor on carpet, we use these Schumacher yellow. They're the cactus on the rears. Same as the four-wheel drive, use them on the four-wheel drive as well. And then front tyres, at the moment, on Gareth, he's got some Fusions, but the actual wheel we use is, so there's my B7, is the Splinters. So again, carpet tyres. Unfortunately, they do tend to wear out quite quickly. But there are some other ones you can use as well. I've never used J Concepts, no. Unfortunately, J Concepts here in the UK, you don't see many people using them. Right, so that would go by there. I'm going to put that nice and neat there. And then receiver wire can go over the top, like so. That can go in neatly, and then receiver next to it. And I think we're good. So, stick that down. So I'm going to go with mounting it there, because that'll give you access to the on-off switch and the program port. With it being a larger servo, you can't actually, if you mounted it in the centre, I could mount it in the centre, I suppose. Do I go centre and then receiver? But then he's going to have a lot of wire on the one side. I could go the other side, because then the motor's this side to balance it out. Will that reach over to the receiver though? No. So, central. Mr. Manning, where would you want it? Do you want it centre? No, shouldn't take me long. Car should be all together by the end of the live stream. And then all I've got to do is paint his body for him. You all using Onyx batteries? No, batteries I'm using for now. Turnigy Rapid, 6,000 and 4,500 mAh, lithium high voltage. You probably know here on the channel I'm sponsored by Hobby King. So they sent me over those shoes. And I got to say, so far, they're performing brilliantly. Quite cheap. I am looking at a smaller battery, because the only downside to these, they are quite thick in comparison to some of the other ones. But when I've got the need to change them over, I'll obviously go ahead and do that. Actually, I am going to centre mount it, I think. I'll put the cap back next to it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, because then I have everything neat all going over the top here, like so. That can come around this way. Yeah, that looks much neater. Right, sent them out there. Rubbing alcohol. Clean the plates off. Keep it balanced. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, my friend. I'm trying to work it out now, not like I did with mine. I mount it and then change my mind later. Are you coming back down to Cobra Grim? Let that dry out by there. Never raced buggies or built one. Definitely interested. So, little bit of history about myself. Years ago, I used to race. Going back, in fact, let's show you where I started. So, when I was young, 14 years of age, I used to race 1/10 buggies, brushed. Started off with, where we at? Started off with that one. So that was a upgraded jump shot. I robbed parts off loads of different cars to make this buggy. And raced that for a little while, realised it was actually a lot slower than what the others were. And I went out and bought this second hand then. Schumacher, that's the original Cougar 2. And I was using a modified motor in there. And yeah, enjoyed that. Enjoyed it for many years. Gave up. Got into mountain biking when I was young. I realised I'm absolutely rubbish at mountain biking. I spend more time falling off. So that kind of put me off a little bit. Bought a car. Got into one-to-one cars in quite a big way. Always been a bit of a petrol head anyway. And going back then, early 2000s, I went back to racing. I went into touring cars. So I got into touring cars, absolutely adored that. Went all over the country enjoying them. Did a few nationals, and I wouldn't say it was on level with any of the top boys, but I wasn't slow. And yeah, just enjoyed the challenge really. Gave up because life commitments, children, family, that sort of thing. And then got into bashing then, obviously, when I started the channel. Thoroughly enjoy the bashes, really enjoy it. And then decided to, well, just basically, I was talking to the guys and then decided to challenge myself, and then all of us go racing. And yeah, it's been good. It has been good. It's been a lot of fun. But I want to kind of still stick to bashing, racing, you know, doing whatever I feel like. The whole point of the channel was always to be about my journey through the hobby. And yeah, just having a lot of fun doing it in the process. What's that? It hurts less crashing an RC than it does falling off a motorbike. You are right, my friend. Although, yes, it'll hit the bridge again before the end of the winter season. Very nice. Looking forward to it, Grum. Very much looking forward to it. We had an absolutely awesome time. There's a video up on the channel for any of you guys actually haven't seen it yet. We went racing down at Cobra. I think Grummy Boy's actually got a video of his own coming out today. So make sure you check that out. But let's flatten that down. And That's awesome, Chris. Definitely had the passion in the industry. We need more folks like yourself. Thank you very much, Clayton. Thank you very much, dude. I love seeing comments like that. Thank you very much, mate. Right. Let's get Manning's wiring neat, shall we? So if I put the wire across there neatly, like so, hold that. And then we'll go centre mount. And that should hold it all in. There you go. So that's that there. And then the sensor wire is underneath anyway. So that's cool. And then if I go and put his cap pack neatly there. And the battery pack, let's put the battery pack in to work that out. Yeah, so I'll go in like that. That's all mounted central. And then Noobs, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, well, that's a good thing about it. Is obviously through the winter, we're able to like go and do these things then, aren't we? So it keeps us busy then, because like I said, I mean, the weather has just been absolutely horrendous here. Right. I'm good, thank you, Noobs. Thanks for joining, buddy. Absolutely hate trying to take off servo tape on a cap pack. There you go. There you go. So if you mount his cap pack, should we see there? Cap pack is in. Lovely. Right, receiver. Where are we? Can't wait for summer to get mine out properly. Had to buy a dust cover for my rally cars. They were all caked in mud, sick of the cleaning now. Yep. Pinning the throttle is definitely fun though. Yes, very true. Very true. So, motor is going to go like so. So that is battery, that is battery. So this would come over this way. Right, Gareth, do you want your battery wires nice and short, bud? Is the question. How would you like your battery wires? Please comment. Best bit of racing, drifting, less cleaning. Well, you are right there. Quite enjoying the smaller scale stuff at the moment as well, mind. Hello, how are you doing? Thanks for joining from France. I think it's Xavier. Thanks for joining, Xavier. I think the best thing I could do here is get a motor in, get that positioned. So this will go in like so. Pinion. .21 tooth, that'll do me, thank you. Okay, yeah, that's good, mate. I've left mine quite long as well. Although, I will say, first time around, I did plug things in wrong. Nice pinion gear. Perfect. .5. Hello from Montana. Greetings from Australia as well. Thank you. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you jumping in. I know, obviously, where you guys are, the time is probably well past my bedtime or early in the morning or late at night. Right, that's probably that. Gonna needle touch a Loctite there, I think. Let's just get the position right first, shall we? So we're just building up a race buggy for my friend. For any of you guys that didn't know, he's recently just bought himself a B7 from one of the faster guys in our club. And yeah, so turn that around that way. It's a longer motor shaft, if I remember rightly. Yeah, so let's have a look. 5 AM, Mike. Yeah, that is early in the morning, bud. Just put together a Bow VTE 8 for street racing on a budget. Went with an 8BL 2000 kV, 45 kilogram servo, going on 3S batteries. Would love to see you build one. The what, the as in the 1/8 scale buggy? Right. I'm going to put the terminals on top like so. Let's get him mocked up first. There's 2 screws in here. Got you? Yep. Ah, Julian. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. You live in by Bathurst, don't you? My favourite racetrack in the world, that one. Absolutely epic racetrack. Right, so that's mocked up now. I'm going to work out that in a minute. The 1/7 Evo looks a beast. Yeah, it sure does. 110% it does. I just realised. Oh, okay. So, I got to put the anti-roll bars on as well. Bugger. Right. Gah, do you want to put the anti-roll bars on yourself, mate? It's fine. I will say, feels nice and light though. We have a 12-hour at the Mount next week. GT3 running. Very nice. Very nice. So C to C goes like that. Then that should be like so. And then that one should be like so. Perfect. Nice sweeping loop. Purchased an SBK10, now having cut out issues with the SE on all three might be a problem. Could do, mate, no worries. We'll see, Ga. I mean, it's probably only going to take me 5 minutes to put them on, so let's see how I get on now. Right, so if we work it out, that is going to go like so. Let's move all this out of the way. I can go like that. There you go. There you go. Let's put the box for the ESC over here. Make some room. I'm going to be soldering now, I think. I just realised I got fluff on my head. Just looking at the camera, sat here with a big load of fluff on the back of my head. There, look. Where I put my top on. It's the only time I'll ever have fluff on my head, that's for sure. Right, soldering iron. That trip to Turkey worked. Yeah, instant grow back hair. Go over there, disconnect that, plug that in, and go get some water for the sponge. Right. New jumper, is it? Happens to me every time. New ears growing. Yes, definitely. How big is your workshop? I lost mine to an office conversion during COVID, missing. It is a 12 by 8. So it's not massive. It looks a lot bigger on camera. But it's definitely big enough for what I use it for at the moment. Could do with a little bit bigger though, being straight. Right, let's get the C wire. So C goes like so. So we want it there. This is measure twice, cut once scenario. I need some good solder soon as well. Running out big time. Said Piglet. Alright, let's put all this. I need them. A pair of pliers. Anything else I need up with this box? A sec. Not really. Program it. Right, let's put this on the floor. So there. Always nerve-wracking when you're doing someone else's car, mind. Right. Let's tin up these connections. I absolutely hate getting the first load of solder on. There you go. That looks good. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Lovely. Let's have a look. Flying through it now, mate. Definitely, yes. Yes. I mean, to be honest with you, though, the majority of it was already done, wasn't it, to be fair? Right. Where's my cut wire? It's that one there. Sharp blade. No pressure, we're all watching. Yeah, I know. That's the bit I'm worried about. What budget controller would you recommend? Most of my RC cars are Armour. What is the budget, Scott? Give me an idea with the budget, dude. Where's my helping hand? Hello from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Just waking up to see Chris working on RCs make me feel like working on mine. It's not actually my car, this one either, Brian. So this one, we're trying to help my friend Gareth get it ready to go racing. Well, he's been racing, but obviously we're trying to, well, I don't know whether I want to, but we're trying to get him to go faster. That is one. Lovely. That's the first part done. Nice solid connection there. Wiring loop looks nice too. Where are we at now? So this one needs to come like so. There. Yeah. There you are. All my viewers are saying making it a little bit slower for you, Gar. What do you reckon? No, he did really well. All the boys did really well. I've got to be fair. Recently, they've taken to it very, very well. And honestly, it was a pleasure to watch everyone progress and still progress. I mean, I'm still progressing myself. But a lot of these boys had never been in that kind of race environment either. So it was definitely something different. I mean, we all have these kind of racy, kind of bash meets and stuff, but it's not the same thing. I need a puff because I'm shaking here. I've been really lucky recently though. Like I say, I've got MKS on board, Hobby King, wheel spin, and they've, like, I've told them what the plan was. That obviously we were going to go start racing, this, that, the other, and they've been so supportive. It's kind of spurred me on a little bit because obviously seeing the boys wanting to do it, and then obviously sponsors being involved, and it was just nice. Oop. There is another one. Christ, I've made the wiring neater than mine. Gutted. Yeah. It's definitely a learning curve though, Gar, isn't it? To be fair, as you know. Definitely a learning curve. All right, okay. Honestly though, Brian, it's not really about the sponsor side of it. I mean, obviously, they have been kind enough to help me out, but it was just to get back into that competitive scenario and just enjoy the hobby for what it actually is, dude. As you probably understand, is it's. I mean, the funny thing is it's only 5 minutes at a time. But that 5 minutes feels like a lifetime when you're on track, doesn't it? And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and especially when you're racing against a few people that you know as well, and you set your goals on maybe someone else that you're racing with, and you think, right, keep edging towards that one person and seeing if you can kind of go faster than them. And yeah, it's cool. I enjoy it. But also, mainly about challenging yourself, really. So I'm going to go there. As Noob said, yeah, mega fun. Mega fun. And it was definitely something I was missing. Because just something ticking away in the back of my head. Oh, I'd love to do that again. I'd love to do that again. I'd love to do that. And in the end, I thought, you know what? Why the hell do you keep saying it? Why didn't you just go ahead and give it a go? Stop saying, more doing. And with this being the start of a new year, I thought, right, this is the year we're going to do it. Do you know what? I had a little bit of grief about this soldering iron when I managed to get older one. But I tell you what, it's been so good. Such a good soldering iron. Really has brought on my soldering leaps and bounds. Just having that extra power. I seen Phil Harrison, Tom Lee, do a review on it, and I thought, like, do you know what? That looks like the piece of equipment for me. And he mentioned about power of soldering iron. You know, the more power you have in a soldering iron, the easier it becomes. And I was struggling with one of those horrible AliExpress jobbies. Let's get those out of the way. Horrible AliExpress jobbies, even to the point where my friend Gareth came down and we struggled for hours with a connection. I thought, right, this ain't working for me. And I actually had it as a gift, my soldering iron. That is looking pucker. That, there you go, I'll show you now. Lovely, neat loop to the motor. Really nice. And then obviously these are going to be my power wires, those ones. But yeah, happy with that. Sniper King, how you doing? Thanks for joining, buddy. Right, there is a little loop in there for the wires. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Plenty of space underneath for the battery to go in. Perfect. Right, let's concentrate on the... I'm going to do what I'm glad I spotted that, actually. I just noticed what I've done is I should have done this one. Right, not a problem. There you go, guys. There's me saying about checking the length of the wires. Luckily, the battery connection. So that is actually battery. Well, luckily, problem diverted. So that's an actual battery connection, which is there. So that would be probably about right anyway. And this one is my yellow, which should go to underneath there. Underneath. And then... Right. See, I made a mistake. But luckily, I left the wires nice and long. Gareth Manning's bum is doing this now. So there, let me just check this. C, B, A, and there. Take care, noobs. Have a great day, mate. Thanks for joining, buddy. Also, noobs, if you're watching, keep up good work with trying to build your channel up, dude. Uh-oh. I need to get a better helping hands. There you go. It's the DSS Pro 150 from Team Corrali, buddy. I didn't get it as a sponsored gift off them. It was actually bought for me by a friend. Like, as I say, I watched Tom Lee's review on it, and yeah, instantly realised actually that looks pretty good. bit more solder on there, I think. There you go. That's better. Right, battery terminals. So I'm going to have the wire. Let's have a look where. So that would be negative, like so. So leave them a bit longer, he said. Just one like that. And then one like that. Let's have a look. I won't be starting RC racing next week till I start. I will be starting the week after. Very, very nice, bud. Unfortunately, not many places race in Montana. 3-hour drive away, 5-hour drive the other race. That's a shame. Damo, thanks for joining. Thank you very much, my friend. Guys, we'll ask, if you don't mind, put a like on the video, obviously. Really does help the channel. And also, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Please, cost you nothing, means the world to me. I know I say it, and it seems like a bit of a catchphrase, but I genuinely mean it. If you're not subscribed, just jump on, guys. Honestly, it really will help. Oh, look, does that feel good? Yeah, it feels good. Right. So, am I going to go that way with the battery connections like I did with mine? So, the positive, negative will be over here. And then positive, which should be, so positive like that, and then negative like that. Yeah, that'll be good. Let me just check. That's definitely the positive. Yes, it is. Martin, I am working on my friend of mine's RC 10B7 that he's bought. As you know, recently we started racing, and he's just bought himself off a very trusted club member. Well, I say club member, organiser actually, for Cobra here in Cardiff. And he managed to pick it up for a good price. He's managed to find a 6.5 turns to pass motor. And also on top of which then he had bought himself a XR10 Pro Legacy ESC. KO Pro Servo he's gone with. Managed to find this on the second-hand market again. A local guy was advertising it. So yeah, he's done really well with the money he had. There's a bunch of upgrades on this car as well. So yeah, I think this is going to really fly, this one. And Gareth is already a lot better driver than you realise. Right, let's get these battery terminals done. Turn the car around that way. So they are for the battery. And he has got me, where are they to? Bullets. So if you do the bullets first. It's really nice car, mate. Really nice car. For the money. I mean, honestly, He's done himself proud here. There you go. There you go, lovely. So, positive, we need to go to, let's get this right. Positive needs to come, that's definitely positive and that's definitely negative. So if we have a loop there, put the terminal in there. So if I, like so. And then use a block then. So I've got a question for you actually, guys, because obviously the weather, fingers crossed, is going to start cheering up a little bit soon. We've just gone through like our rainy season here. What would you like to see bashing wise content? What is, obviously I want to definitely get out and do some more bashing content, not just racy stuff. I mean, the good thing is obviously with the bad weather, the race stuff has kind of helped me to still get out. But is there anything in particular you'd like to see? Okay, I'd love to get the UDR back out. That is definitely on the cards. I know I've got some stuff coming. Vitavon has offered to work with me on the UDR, so I'm planning on doing a few cheeky little upgrades with that one. Outcast 8S, that is definitely something I want to do. The only issue I have got with the Outcast 8S is so heavy, and with the floor being so sodden, it just makes it hard to run it at the moment, because of the weight, really. Matt Woodwis, how are we doing? As far as the upgrades on... Oh, no, hang on. Upgrades on the TT 2.0. I've literally done nothing to that car. Literally done nothing. All I've done is run it. But there is talks of a possibility of using that on a carpet track. That'd be interesting. I have been talking to people. Is that on? Yeah, that's on. Lovely. SST. Oh, yeah, definitely. I could, there is a few things I can go over with that one, actually. Mr. Woodwis, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for joining. Hello, Chris. Hope you're good. Loving the race videos at the minute, but can't wait to see. Can't wait for the bashing session. Definitely. Like I say, bashing is not going away on the channel. So, as far as the racy stuff goes, I'm enjoying. I am thoroughly enjoying it. But I'm going to try and have a good mixture here on the channel now of bashing / race content. And the thing is, a lot of the racier stuff is going outdoors. And to be honest with you, I didn't really want to go outdoors with them. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We have like 3-4 feet of snow. Been running my crate and 8 desk. Has been a blast. Nice. We don't have snow. We just got pure mud. And the issue that we have here is the areas that we run in are all coal mine areas. So it's very like a silty cement. And when you get that on your car, it's horrible. If it was snow everywhere, I'd definitely go out and run them. But that mud, it literally is like cement. You don't want to make it too quick for your friend. You still need to beat him long. I want him to get faster though. Genuinely. Right. Let's have a look at this. There you go. That's one. Put that back down there now. Cover that up. And we are coming to a point now. I need to do the mesh, obviously, on the motor and Loctite the motor and everything in. But we are coming to a point where we can fire the car up for the first time. Yeah, that's right, Grum. Just taking Cohen to a clubhouse for a pool tournament. I've got my earbuds in though, and the phone will be on the table so I can watch. Lovely, mate. No worries. Good news is this is looking like it's going to be done for you, my friend. There's always one connection in there. Right, we have battery terminals in. We have motor wires in. We have, the only thing I don't have is, let's have a look. So that is the positive. That's definitely positive. That goes like that. Sits in there, lovely. The negative also sits in there, lovely. Perfect. Awesome. That is good, that is good. Turn the soldering iron off. Right, let's get the mesh sorted and Loctite the motor in. And I should actually be able to get the anti-roll bars in for him as well. I've got the receiver, thank you. I'm obviously gonna bind that up to my radio link just to test it out. Right, Loctite. Perfect. take the battery out for now. So, oop, Christ, knock something off. We have battery connections, they're all done. Motor wires, they're all done neatly. I just need to Loctite the motor in now and set his mesh. And Gareth, you should be ready to rock and roll. Actually, the mesh feels quite good. Oh, bit tight, bit tight. It is, Matt. What I do, basically for my connections, and I've used this for ages, is just a block of wood. I put my terminals in there, or wires, or whatever. And then, obviously, it helps me solder them all in. But, yeah, just a little thing, and it's always worked for me. And, yeah, works great. Works great. Mesh is sounding not too bad, actually, so I'm not far off. Right, screwdriver. And I also need Loctite. Matt, honestly, the thing is, when you're putting your bullets in, obviously, helping hands, I find sometimes it'll dissipate the heat through too much. So you want to try and keep your connections quite warm, don't you? Well, the thing is with wood, it's not really conductive, is it? Essentially, that'll just get hotter and hotter. Instead of trying to dissipate all the heat through the helping hands. Right, let's get the mesh right first. Sod's law, started raining again. Honest to God. There you go, that's perfect. Okay, so tighten one screw up first. Do you know what, Matt? I actually read that as my dog got his ball stuck. Sorry, dude. Yeah, he's got his ball stuck. Right, got you. Yes, so I use it for soldering, bud. Made some holes in it for, you know, just with a bit of a electric screwdriver, that sort of thing, and just made some holes. And yeah, it's perfect, really, for soldering. You know, just, you can offer it up to the car and that isn't going to transfer any heat, and it just keeps it nice and easy for you to solder. It was just yeah, made things nice and easy. It was at home, something I had, it works. Sorry, dude, I actually genuinely read it then as, I'm so sorry, I think I missed your answer. My blind dog got his balls stuck. I was thinking, right, how do I answer this? And then I have to read your your comment, dude. Felt like saying, is he okay? There you go. So that is good. Right, now, bit of Loctite on the pinion because it doesn't come pre-Loctited. That's a hairy situation. Come on, shaking. What am I shaking for? There you go. Perfect. Lovely. Lovely. So, receiver in now. Are you getting used to the club and the people now, Chris? Yeah, I enjoy it. Some really, really nice characters down there I've met. So, in fact, Matt in the chat here, that's one of the fellas I met. Went to turn. There's some really, really nice people, helpful. And, yeah, just enjoy going down. Signal is... There's several good clubs around here, to be fair. And then this one goes like that. Is that like that? Yes. Right. Put a battery in. Let's put it this way for now. That like that. That like that. And then we'll bind a receiver. Right, let's go to a new model. And go to receiver settings, version 1. We should be able to hit power now. Awesome, we have power. Receiver is in. And then you're going to bind. There you go, it's bound. We have steering. Right, so hold that down now. Turn that off. Neutral. Throttle. Brake. And then right, steering's nice and fast. All up and running. Turn off the 1, 2, 3. Don't need the gyro on. You have a running car, Mr. Manning. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, question for you, Gareth. Am I programming the ESC for you? Because what I'll have to do, I'll have to turn my car on, go into it, get the settings, and then program yours. Although, I just realised something. That was without the sensor wiring. So let me just work this out a sec. Yeah, I did have the sensor wire hanging out, didn't I? The only thing I'll say is awfully hard to... Maybe I should have put it in first. There you go. Sensor wire is in. Right. Plug it back in. Because obviously what I'm going to do here... So I'm going to do what I did with my car. Because obviously I want to put the fan on as well. The fan mount. Is he put the fan mount in? Is the question. Should have. I'll leave that like that. I did have the sensor wire hanging out, bud, yeah. Fan mount. Ah, I've got it. I've got it. Andreas, thanks for watching, mate. Hope you're well. Take care, Matt. Hey, Lasso, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. Hope you're all well. Hope your Sunday's going good. Good morning, Scott. Have I had any time with running TP motors? No, I haven't, buddy. Yeah, that isn't something I've tried, actually. So that is going to go like that. So I need to put that on like so. So we need screws for that, which I can take out of this. B7 Lasso. Working on Gareth's car for him. Unfortunately, he might be actually faster than me now. So it is what it is. Look after your friends and all that jazz. Make yourself slower. Yeah, we are having some fun, to be fair. It's been absolutely awesome. Ralphie! Come and say hello. Ugh. Boss man's in. Just checking up on work progress, guys. Say hello. Say hi. See? Go on then. Go on then. Oosh. Boss man is in. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, mind yourself, dudes. Mind yourself. Got work to do. Sorry, guys. Just needed to use the gentleman's room and nip upstairs. Mr. Corvette, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Let's have a look. Like an angry dog. He might tear his socks. I'm running a Hyperflow fan, 1950 kV, small pinion, but motor is still running hot for me. 165 on a Kagama. Lasso, thank you very much for the kind donation. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Epic. Thank you. I do appreciate that. All goes towards the channel. It's not money that gets spent on myself, so yeah, everything helps, honestly. Nice one, dude. I need screws. I knew it'd be something with Gareth, honestly. Every time I do something, he then, oh, sorry, dude, forgot some screws. Where we at? No, look, donations like that, honestly, it really, really helps towards the channel, mate. I'm greatly appreciated. Or appreciative, I should say. That's the correct word. Of a little bit of help here and there, because it's not cheap running channel. I know that much. Something I've learned quite dramatically recently. Will that go in there is a question. Take care, Scott. Thank you very much for coming on the stream, mate. Stay awesome, brother. I do have my Creighton 4S, yes. Do I want to sell it? No. No, I don't. In fact, I've just done a little bit of work on it, and I wanted to take that back out. But yeah, I don't really want to sell stuff if I don't have to. It's it was a gift for a start off a friend of mine, and yeah, if I don't have to sell something, I won't. There you go, matching screws. How's that? Perfect. They are a very fun truck. In fact, what I've done with mine now, I've just recently geared it up. I have a GPM servo saver I'm going to try out on mine as well. Where have I put that piece of plastic for the fan? There it is. So yeah, interesting times really when it comes to that. Is got a few upgrades I want to try out as well. Oh. I do like the 4S armors. They're a lot of fun, and it's recently, I mean, I've been talking to a few people and they're like, what would you recommend? Would you recommend going for like a 3S armor? And to be honest, what I will say is if you're going to go for a 3S, for the price difference and what you're going to need to spend on the truck, to actually get it to a point where it's reliable like the 4S, you may as well just get a 4S. It doesn't make a lot of sense to have the 3S armor unless you're dead set on the size. The only thing I will say, with obviously the 4S is a little bit bigger. But yeah. Who else we got in here? Rogue! I've not seen you for ages, my friend. Thank you very much for joining. It's great to see you on board again. Then again, I haven't really done a great deal of live streams, have I? So, kind of been wrapped up with the channel and home life and stuff like that. And yeah, it's been... There you go. So we have a fan now. Perfect. The only issue is I've mounted it the wrong bloody way, haven't I? I have to take off my first live later today. If you get a chance to check it out, looking for folks to chat with while I wrench. Perfect, Mike. Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, I'd love that. What time are you thinking, bud? I have got to go and pick my daughter up. She's been away on a outdoor activities weekend with her friends. Like outdoor pursuits, that sort of thing. Honestly, the Big Rock 3S was a great truck, but didn't like the fact that the diffs on them, unfortunately, are very much like chocolate. And even with the new one now, the one they've just brought out, so I've noticed they've still stuck with the composite diffs, and I can't wrap my head around that. Really can't. It is very much a money trap. And look, if you're happy upgrading it, more power to you. I'm not going to knock you for doing something. I mean, I upgrade everything, but I just felt in 4 hours' time. All right, cool. Yeah. What time would that be? 5:30 here. Yeah, so I could probably do that. Like I say, I did feel it was a bit of a money trap with the 3S Armours. Once you're in it, and you either got to be committed. Right. So this will come across here. That connects in there. And then this wire will come underneath. Straight over to the receiver. Perfect. Perfect. Then we put some Velcro over the top of the battery tray. Which is, where's my big Velcro? Oh, there. No, not fixing the steel. I just built this up for Gareth. So he bought this off Bruce Mark. And what he's gone ahead and done, he got himself a Surpass 6.5 turn, XR10 Pro Legacy, KO Pro Servo. So what I've done is done all the soldering, put all the car together. I'm just putting all the fans in for him now, and then I'm going to paint the body for him. But yeah, he's looking good. Right, that way. Scissors. B7 Mark, yes. Yeah, it's a B7. Bruce had let him have it for a ridiculously good price, honestly. Absolutely awesome. need to trim a bit more of that off. Where did I get the dual lock Velcro? I think this was Amazon, if I remember rightly. It's great for putting over these sensor wires, because when you put the battery in now, I'll show you, it kind of locks all the wiring in place. See, just put a bit there, go straight over the top, and you never catch your sensor wires then. But yeah, perfect for that. Right, now plug a fan in. Should be going there. So let's go channel 3. Check the fan turns on. Positive to positive, negative to negative. Fan is on. Perfect. Right. So once I've done that now, I'll let Gareth work out where he wants to put his receiver wire, to be honest. Has Bruce upgraded to the B7.1? No, I don't think so. I think he had a few of them, didn't he? 6.5 turning a Tamiya. Wow. I bet that's pretty spicy. Let's put a... Yeah, what I'm going to do here, right, is I'm not actually going to stick your receiver down, mate, okay? So you can actually get in and get the bind button, obviously, when you want to link your handset. Or if you bring a handset with you when you come to collect a car. Because I won't be racing Friday, because I'm racing Sunday. But if you, when you come, yeah, well, I found that out, didn't I? In fact, I just found out now. I'm glad you told me about that. Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks, Mark, for the tip, because I just noticed that had actually happened, my friend. Sod's low, isn't it? Right. There you go. Thank you very much, Mark. Needs a torch. Just check that's in though. God, Nath, I know, innit? It's been a while. So I've been up to then, guys. I mean, I know obviously I've been kind of held up recently with the racing side of things. I mean, what have you been keeping yourselves busy with? I know there's a lot of guys who've gone up to MKGP. My dogs are going bonkers up there. There you go. There you go. Thank God for that. They are a bitch to get back in, Mark. Absolute pain in the arse. Funny thing was, first impressions when I went to Caldecott for the first time for race day, pulled the trigger and nothing. Let's get this wire flap here. It's bugging me. There you go. Right, we should have power now. I want to check, reprogram it, because obviously I've put the sensor lead back in. Power. Turn the handset on. We have steering. Right, let's reprogram. Fan is working, everything's fine there. Yep, all good. Looking forward to putting this steering upgrade in mine. I'm noticing, but mind you saying that my steering was shocking on the weekend. I understand why now, obviously, but it was so annoying all the way through the night at Caldecott. I was getting to a point and of steering, I was just like, boys, it just isn't working. I don't know what's going on. I tried changing the tyres over. What else did I do? Just generally check my end points. I was up and down on the dual rates, and yeah, sod's law. It turns out it was the steering arm. Basically, the ball stud had come out on the steering arm. But yeah, it is what it is. Managed to work my way up to the C final, which I was quite chuffed about. Obviously, going from one class to the other. And C final came flying down the straight, came straight in front. I think I got myself either car 3 or car 2 from 6. So, avoided any collisions, came straight through. As I came around the corner, straight away, steering, I was like, this ain't right. And then, yeah, lost it completely. Real shame. Bit of a downer. Bit of a downer. But hey, look, as they say, shit happens, doesn't it? Unfortunately. Just happened to happen to me on that night. Racing experience would tell you it just doesn't feel correct. I know exactly. And like I say, I was when I was driving, it just like as I was feeling the car coming around the corners, I was like, look, it's fighting me on the corners here. I was having to go wide on certain things, and I just couldn't. And I kept looking at the car, thinking, well, everything seems to be okay. I mean, checking the steering, this, that, the other. It all seemed to add up to, yeah, everything was fine. But I just could not see the ball stud moving about. And obviously where the ball stud goes into the arms, the ball stud was just kindly working its way out. So obviously there was play. Well, obviously, as you know, with the linkage, it goes over the top. Everything feels like super exaggerated. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. The car will live to fight another day, and for now, the main thing is no real damage done, and I get to upgrade. Awesome. Right. So that's all together. Can we get... I think we should be able to. Let's get the anti-roll bars in. Yeah. Trying to work out which one's which now. I think that is the back one. The bigger one is definitely the back one, because this one comes around the front. Yes. It's absolute bugger to do this. Right. Now the stock steering on the crate is shocking. Cheeky little upgrade. Nice, my friend. Get it done. Get it done. Let's put the rear anti-roll bars on. Shouldn't take me 2 seconds. Once had servo gears going, expensive servo, but it was pressed in gear. Another gear was spinning under load. Do you think I could find it? Took me weeks. Kept trimming the steering every single race. Honestly, it can be the most finer of things, can't it, Mark? Sod's law. Is there a grub screw in there? Because it looks like there's a grub screw missing. Do I have one? Let's put this by here. The desk is a mess. I need to tidy up in a second. No grub screw in there, so I'll have to use one of my own. Right, let's get rid of some stuff. Keep them out. Keep that out. That's for the bin. Put my soldering stuff away. I'm currently in the middle of building a LC Racing EMBT as well. Little cheeky Easter egg for you guys, for some people wondering what's coming up on the channel. And I also have a BBX as well, so that's going to be built up very soon. That goes in there. Soldering iron can go away. I don't, Clayton, no, because they actually live in the Isle of Man. Obviously, I'm from Wales, so Isle of Man is literally an island off the coast of the UK. It'd be cool to meet up with them one day, though. You never know, maybe one day. No need to apologise, dude. Right, have I got a grub screw? Should have. There's one there, I think. Perfect. Right, snap them into place. That's one. That's two. Right, anti-roll bar's done on the back. Where's the bits now for the front? Awesome. The front was a bit more of a bitch to do, to be honest with you. Yeah, me also. Yeah, I'm dying to get out bashing. Clayton, what are we talking about? Race buggy basher? Which one, dude? Is it that cold, Rogue? Never built a race truggy. So are you what? You're looking at 1/8 scale? Because I had the RC8 T4E and that was epic. It was unfortunately I had to let it go, mind, but yeah, that was an epic race truggy. Take care, Biscuit. Thank you very much, dude. Stay awesome, my friend. This front anti-roll bar is a complete bitch. Although, I think I got it. Let's have a look. Get in there. They are a bit fiddly, yeah. I think I've got it, mind. Yeah, boys. Spicy. That is spicy, Rogue. Very spicy, my friend. Mark Burton, ARB does work though. Try with and try without. It's surprising what effect it has. Do you know what? And this is part of the reason why Gareth went. He had a dirt spec car. Now, the story behind that was that when we looked at the listing for the car, it actually showed as just a B6.1, and it was very, very well priced, and came with all the right parts and seemed to be like a perfect match to get him up and running. And turns out it wasn't listed as a dirt spec. I even looked at the listing, and it was just a shame, really, because the guy didn't have it listed correctly. And yeah, but to be fair to him, he's been running the dirt spec now for a couple of weeks. Just won his final as well, so you can't fault the guy. That's one side. Actually, I just thought of something. That's the wrong way around. Yeah, it really does have quite a big effect, doesn't it? It can be, but unfortunately, you try finding the anti-roll bars and everything else you needed. And to be honest, if you knew the price of this car, it just didn't make any financial. Bruce did in such a good price on this one. It just didn't make sense to convert his 6.1. I mean, at least now he's got a dirt spec car he can use as well. And, you know, one to back up should anything happen with this one. It's like the proverbial Top Gear car in the waiting. Makia, thanks for joining. Tico and Clark, thanks for joining. Rogue. Grum, did you put a motormount space in the bottom? He doesn't have a sledge. Are you talking to me, you rogue? Because the chassis I've got on the ceiling from the sledge. Yes, I did put the spaces in, bud. Yeah, it's fine, dude. No worries. It's fine. Yeah, I did put them in. I'll show you in a second now if you want. But I think the ones I got for it was GPM. Yeah, GPM ones I got. They were quite cheap, actually, to be honest. But then, obviously, I upgraded the chassis to a Vitavon chassis in the end, didn't I? Put aluminium part. Sorry, T-Cram, what do you mean, buddy? Ah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come on, anti-roll bar. Guy, if you're watching, obviously, if you do mess around with the anti-roll bar knees, mate, just be careful, but you don't tighten it up too much, because they are very, very thin on this car. And there you go. Anti-roll bars on the front as well now. Lovely. Perfect. Right. Anything else I need to do while I'm here? Rear bumper. He's got to put that on there. Front bumper is on. Let's have a look. Actually, I might replace the front bumper though. Yeah, this one's in a bit of a mess. So I think I'll put that one on. The parts connected to the wheels. Well, as in the hexes, bud? Yeah, because it does come with alloy hexes. Mark, got a question for you, actually, if you're watching. The 2.5 kick up on the front. No, I wouldn't put aluminium swing arms on this, bud. The carbon graphite, maybe. Thank you very much, Al. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Honestly, thanks very much. Love that. .5 kick up for the front. Yeah, so obviously comes with out of the kit. Sorry, I'm looking at that. But obviously my iPad's down there. Obviously the front bulkhead here comes with a 0 degree. But I see a lot of people. Using the 2.5. How fast is it? To be honest with you, it all depends on gearing. I mean, obviously a race buggy, especially being a carpet buggy, is all about acceleration indoors, isn't it? If you're thinking about it. The idea is essentially to get from point A to point B and accelerate as fast as you can from point A to point B, whilst keeping control of the car. So, but probably the way it's geared, I'd imagine about 40, 45. Gearbox halves. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a 2.5 angle blocky jack, as CAD's caster, and then removes depending which way you find it. So on recommendation, Mark, would you use the 2.5 or would you use the 0? Because I've got the option of actually fitting one. Right, I tell you what we need to do now is have a look at programming. I don't think I could share that on screen though. I'm going to plug my race buggy in. But there you go, Gar. She is very much on her way to being done for you, my friend. I just need to do the body now. We're going to quickly look at the programming while I've got 5 minutes. Nice. I want to buy one. Where I am, can't find them. They've just come out with the B7.1 Tiguan. Nandoff. Mark, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. Am I coming to Cobra? Yes, I am. I'm doing sword. Just waiting on some parts to repair my car a second, mind. Depends how much steering or front end grip you do or don't want. Okay. For Cobra, obviously yourself, you've been there. Would you add the 2.5 or would you use 0? Right, let's put my car down. Why does my car feel lighter than yours? It's probably down to servo, I'd imagine, isn't it? Right. programmer. Tell you what, this carpet fibres don't half go everywhere, mind. Just found it in my ESC, in my fan. Yeah, looking forward to it, Mark. We'll have a good chat this time, fingers crossed, dude. I know obviously you were flat out getting information last time, weren't you? Right, let's go to... Have I got the Hobby Wing app on here is the question. Yes, I have. Right. I'm going to write down the settings, because that way then I can mirror them on your car. Plug it in, turn the car on. Yeah, that's all on. Connect up. As you can see, just got a... Right, let's just check any firmware updates. No, we're all good. Parameters. Let's have a look. Where we at? Cut off. 3.2. 6-volt back. Yes, that's fine. Fully centered. Throttle rate. It's 6. Throttle force 2. Coast 2. PW drive frequency. 12k. Softening. 30. Range 75. Brake rate 2. Brake rate is 15. Frequency is 1k. Brake force brake force 70%. $15 linear. See 1k. No timing, no boost at the moment. And then motor is 2. Gear ratio 1.6 and then 64. Right, cool, right, perfect. Pop that into Gareth's car. So we'll do the same now. Out. Guys, Oh, we're very chatty, trying to get this right for him a sec. And we'll go with his battery. What have I just done with that hose here? Turn the car on. No, it's the other way around. Yep, cool. Link. Let's check for firmware update. Not currently running on the newest firmware. Right, let's go. Two-wheel drive mod Buggy. Could you not save profile then load it into my ESC? No, different ESC, dude, and different firmwares. Input to set, everything's okay there. Parameters. Okay. Thanks for joining back, Mark. That's weird. It's not allowing me to see the settings here. And normally it says whether you can select TTC modified, Buggy, practice. Which option have I got to do a bit of... what have I got to do by here to actually see it? Because on mine it says advanced. The sensor wire is definitely in there. Yeah, that's all in. So if I go settings, Bluetooth module, turn the car on. And then link to the car. selected. Just found it, no problem. Turn it off. Restart the app. It's easier. Turn the car on. Link the car up. Parameters. Would run 0 for now as the caster. Is easy when you drive. You can add 2.5 to get, which will give you more steering late into the corner. Right, got you. Ah, right, here we go. It's actually loaded up now, perfect. Right, let's change the voltage to 3.2. Leave that. Back voltage, leave as is. Smart fan, no, disable that. We don't want smart fan. Throttle rate control. Down set to 6. Neutral range leave. Initial throttle force. Yeah, that's 2. Coast, leave it 0. Drive frequency, change that. Softening value, let's go soft is 30. Softening range. Drag brake, let's put that to there. Max brake force, let's go to 75. Brake rate control, let's go 15. Brake frequency 1K. Brake, let's go linear, and then we go time in 00, and then save. Okay, turn the car off. We should feels good to me, guy. Feels good to me. So that's Mr. Manny's programming done. Right, gonna leave that a sec like that. That is all set up there. There you go, my friend. One racing buggy. Right, I think what I might do here, because I'm on a roll here, I might start prepping the body. Right, let's put his parts somewhere neat, should we? So, are you guys working on any? Are you wrenching on anything? For now, run 0. Let's try to cask and easy to drive. You can also get 2.5. We give you more steering, late into the corner. Right, yeah, got you. B7 has 22.5 kick up on the chassis, so the block would either remove 2.5. All right, okay, got you. Got you. What did I do by there? It fogged me if I remember rightly. Yeah, I did. Very, very neat. Let's tidy up properly. I'm just hoping I can get the parts soon for my car now. Leave the scissors out. That can go back in the box. No, we've been having a lot of fun really with the racing side of things. Like I say, it's definitely an experience going back to it, and it's nice kind of jogging memory on certain things, like trying to get the car to do. The tuning side of it is what I've kind of enjoyed, learning the process of finding out what each part does and how it improves your experience while you're driving. You know, what kind of caster, camber, gearing, ride heights, you know, different washers will create different feel on the steering, and it's a lot to take on board. But once you get out on the track and you can feel those differences happening in real time, it is quite rewarding, because obviously then you what I'm trying to do at the moment with my car is get it to a point where I can just kind of lean on it all the time and it feels nice and soft. I don't have to worry about it being too aggressive. I like a car to feel quite neutral. I don't want it being too pointy and having to battle it in corners and stuff. And the first time I went out, the car was definitely like that. And I'm trying to, obviously, any experience I got, then feed that back to the boys. Because I will say, the boys at Cobra and people I speak to, and they've been absolutely brilliant. What was it? I was talking to Russ last night, Russ Williams. And he just, you know, he gave me a load of links to a load of places so I can start understanding what these incremental changes actually do for the car. But in some ways, I do feel like there's more to take on board than what the Taurus did. I mean, setup is clinical with the Taurus, I know, but I feel like with this is... Well, actually... There's another sensor wire in there for you guys as well. Yeah, you just feel the changes whilst you're driving, and that's, you know, it's a lot of fun taking that on board. You kind of, you know, is it getting into a corner? Is it pushing on, or I don't know. Lot of fun. It's a shame, mine, because today they said it was going to rain now, and the rain has stopped again, so I could have really have gone out for a bash, but I have got to go and pick my daughter up in, well, half an hour or so. So, but managed to get a fair bit done today, a lot more than I anticipated, to be honest with you. And that's the beauty of it. I mean, as far as the bashers go, guys, I'd love to know what your thoughts on which cars you'd like me to go and run at the moment, because I look at them all and I think, right, they could all do the run, but if there's something that you would like to see run before anything else, let me know, because I'm more than happy to start getting suggestions on where to go, what to do, that sort of thing. Definitely need a proper hauler. That might be something I asked my wife for my birthday or something, because struggling to get everything in one go here. Oh, there you go. We were talking about the MK servos. There's the other one I was using in the car. That was the full size 575. So if you look, that is the full size one. And then that's the low profile. Both 575 servos, but this one's obviously the bigger one. As I say, the guys at MKS have been absolutely amazing to me. Oh, I can see that sorry guys, the chat had moved on there. Let's have a quick peek. Hey Mark, runs you probably okay. Don't forget the C-hub steerings. G Manning, can't thank you enough, mate. No worries at all, dude. Not touched the LD3 since the last cow event. Does putting shelves up in my daughter's room count? Not really, but hey, look, it is what it is. You know, you've got to do what you got to do. Been looking at a new 3D printed gearbox for the LD3. Nice. Too bad we can't have photos in the chat. Yeah, very true. It would be nice if that was something that could be done. Russ is super nodular and quick. Yes, he is. Pretty short, that one. Down west. Okay, nice. Yeah, very nice. You get used to describing what the car is doing rather than not rather not doing for you on the track. Yes. Shows your elbow. Fast Track's Mega Hauler is top. Yes, it does look good. Rogue One. Did I... Oh, hang on. Comments are gone. Did I change my steering servo on my... I did change my steering servo on my 19 limited edition. Very nice. Very nice. Was there a reason? What, you having problems with the one that came with the car, or? Because funny thing is, I've actually got same thing. I've got an MKS actually. Oh, looks like my microphone has died as well. 2 seconds, sorry guys. Do apologise. The good thing is you can still hear me. Right, let's see if I can reach that over to where, or do we just change the angle of where the camera is? Still run the LE servo and put it in my Mini XRT. Very nice. Oh, there you go. That's better, I think. Let's turn this back on. And then we put this up here and that'll charge my phone at the same time. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The stock server actually quit working. Team Crowley replaced it for free. Very nice. So what, you've put another stock servo back in, have you? They're pretty good, the guys at Team Crowley, especially with the warranty service that they do. If there is an issue. What other wheels and tyres have you used on your TT 2.0? Right, good question, actually. I've got a video up on the channel. If you want to go and have a look, have been using some of the AliExpress stuff, and it's been really, really good. I did a video explaining to people, you know, obviously, you don't have to spend mega money on the wheels for those cars. Now, the only thing I will say, if you are planning... Why is that not closing? Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. I don't bloody know. What wheels were they? Oh. Oosh. They were these Super Fighter wheels. I put them on the TT. They work great. And also on my Slash, actually, which I thought I cleaned it, but I hadn't. Those ones, they're Toyos. They're basically copies of Toyos. But they've been really good, both of those. So I'll make sure, obviously, you're going for a 12mm hex as well. T-stack non-shutting is a common thing. I know, it's a pain in the backside. Doesn't seem to be anything in the way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got a bunch of screwdrivers in here. I'll just bend the bugger now. Right, there you go. That's that. Looks very clean, Mr. Manning, I will say. You're doing all right there, my friend. Shocks feel good. Shocks feel lovely, actually. Very nice, clean build, this one. Diff feels really nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, yeah. Trying to find somewhere to put all the screwdrivers and stuff like that, to be honest. I mean, when I can get some more money together, obviously I will get a race hauler, but got so many things at the moment. It's just, obviously I'm trying to get the, I've got a 4-wheel drive now. Obviously I need to get ready as well. Plus the race buggy for parts for that one. So I want to get this back running, ready for sword. And then I've got a few other bits and bobs I need to concentrate on. So money is a little bit tight. And the other thing is quite honestly, guys, the channel lately has been struggling a little bit. Views-wise on YouTube is right down. If I compared it to November, December. Now, December I kind of understand because obviously it's coming up to Christmas. January was horrendous. And February, fingers crossed, will start picking back up again now. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I did get a little bit down in the dumps. I'm not going to lie to you. Because obviously doing these videos and doing the channel takes up a lot of my time. I also wanted to try and concentrate on racing. And kind of just enjoy the race aspect of it all. But unfortunately, I did wonder if it's had like a bit of a negative effect really on the channel with because obviously the channel's kind of built up with bashes in mind. But as I said, the thing really is the channel has always been more about my journey through the hobby rather than dedicating it just to, let's say, bashing or even race buggies, or it depends, whatever it is, whether it be crawling, anything like that. Crawlers always tend to do terrible on the channel. It's a shame because I do like going out with the crawlers. But on the other hand, when I can see that no one's really interested in them, it does make it hard to want to make content on them as well. So, I mean, I've got before Christmas I set a challenge with a crawler. So, obviously we've got SST next year, SST next year, 7 scale trail. A few of us are meant to be heading there. I put a Hobby Wing Fusion Pro in my Enduro. And it's literally just sat on a shelf doing nothing. Because I've felt a little bit uninspired with it. Because lack of engagement, should we call it. But, hey ho. Well, that's mine. That is mine. No, not being down in the dumps or anything like that, but I've got to do what people like watching as well, haven't I? It's just a shame. I am thoroughly enjoying though the aspect of racing and going out with friends and stuff like that, and it is a lot of fun. Meeting new people and good people, that is definitely something, because I've had my fair share recently of, how can I put this in a nice way? People who may be not on the same wavelength as me, and I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but yeah, just a shame certain things have gone down. Let's have a look. Yeah, top is definitely tight. Comments. Came out nice, Chris, honestly. Do you run a motor fan on your B7? Yes I do, buddy. Yes, I do. Do more army rolls on the channel, dude. Pick up. Enjoy channel, no matter what. Just got a crawler. Yes. Yeah, great live, Chris. Jump off now, dude. No worries, buddy. Thank you very, very much. As Matt said, you can't please them all. You are right there, my friend. You are definitely right. But the thing is, obviously, this channel has also become a bit of a job for me as well. I mean, the amount of hours that I put into the videos. I mean, for instance, the Cobra one, that I've just done, when I've gone down to meet the guys there. Between recording, editing, uploading, and actually getting the video out there, probably took about 40 hours, guys. 40 hours of a lot of fun to do with the race side of it, because obviously I've got the camera on, but you are doing stuff other than just racing. You're kind of going around talking to people, this, that, the other. And, you know, that alone is just something extra that you need to do to make these videos. And as you know, I do like to make a kind of vloggy style rather than just a simple video. I like to kind of capture the day rather than just here's a bunch of RC cars running around and that's that. Now, if you take into consideration the amount of man hours it takes to make the videos, and then obviously you see a video not perform the way you was hoping it gonna, it can have a bit of a kick in the balls, the old proverbials, when you know, it just doesn't feel like something is going to plan. But it is what it is. I mean, I didn't start the channel to become rich, let's put it that way. That isn't my goal. My goal is literally to just continue enjoying the hobby and taking it all as it comes. Now, if it ever got to a point where I felt like I need to not quit the channel, but calm down and maybe go back to working full time, it is what it is. It is what it is. But for the moment, I enjoy it. I mean, I am thoroughly enjoying it. And, you know, I'm hoping to continue growing. I mean, don't get me wrong, the channel has done great and the community that we've built up has been amazing. But I don't want it ever to become a pressure with my family then, if that makes sense. You know, family comes first, doesn't it? Family comes first. That's the main thing. Luckily, as you know, my wife is very supportive of what I do. And she is my biggest cheerleader, should we call it. You know, she kind of constantly tells me to keep pushing. And that's awesome. And that's awesome. You know, she's right behind me. I'll never, ever, ever give up the hobby. Well, I say I never, you know, if I became ill or something, fair enough. But I just need to keep focused and keep enjoying what I'm enjoying. Well, I will say that was definitely a live stream, guys. We've managed to get Gareth's car done, so big progress on that one. All I've got to do now is his body, and then he can come pick that up. As for the B7, I probably be on another live stream this week repairing that, so look out for the live stream on that one. I will have a video coming up of the T4 GRS handset. I'm trying to teach myself to use sticks again because I felt this was a logical progression for the racing side of it. Still got my RC8X, which I thoroughly love that handset. If it ever came a point where I was just not enjoying using sticks, obviously I'll go back to doing that. Plan is gonna run the UDR, gonna run the Creighton. I've got a bit of work to do on the fire team. I'm on the fence about selling that one. Not sure yet, really haven't made my mind up because the Big Rock is essentially the same truck with more upgrades on it. I want to run the Mojave as well, and I wanted to do a 3-way video with all 3 of those cars. I have got the EMBT builds to finish off, and I've also got a BBX down there that I want to build up. That is just really all for me, because, well, I've always wanted another Tamiya. Yeah, awesome. Guys, what I'm going to do now is obviously shoot off. I want to say a huge thank you, guys, obviously, for the support with the channel as well. That was my live stream. And, yeah, it was great chatting to you guys. Honestly, it really was. And thank you for all the support. And, you know, just keeping the channel rolling. Videos will be coming up very soon. And, yeah, stay awesome. I want to say massive thank you to you all. And, yeah, keep pushing, eh? Keep staying awesome, keep pushing, and just enjoy yourselves. Is what the hobby's all about. Stay awesome, dudes. Have a great day, okay?